Step Construction is here for you with a brand new offer. We now provide affordable storage sheds. Stop wasting your money on overpriced storage units and portable containers. Step Construction can provide you with a custom shed that will fit your budget and storage needs. So contact Step Construction today at 504-340-5809 for your own personal quote. Let us help you take the next step at Step Construction.
I'm your girl, Trisha. You're tuned into RedLip Podcast. Tune in at any time. You know, we can always keep it real, keep it gutter.
RedLip Diva, the marketing diva. Y'all, welcome to RedLip Talk Podcast. It's your girl, Spice Divas, the marketing diva, and we're so excited about this episode. We are live at the Lock-In. Yes, Lock-In booth, Lock-In exhibit. This is the back part of it, and we're excited. We got all these great people here on today. We got my boy Terrence in the building, Devin. Mia. Girl, I know I'm good. They just put on an amazing show that show all kind of showcasing of locks and everything else. And we so excited to have them in. What are y'all enjoying so much about Bona Brothers this year so far?
My picture on the Lock-In there.
Yeah.
My picture right here on the. No.
Right here. That's what they enjoyed so
What?
much.
No, what I really enjoyed about Brona Brothers in general is after last night's hair battle, I just was telling Kevin Kirk that he put a great show together and that it showed unity between so many people from so long ago, or either just unity with everybody from cultures and race and sexuality, everything. I thought it was great.
Yeah.
I thought it was great, and it was just catering to everyone in the audience.
Absolutely.
I feel like that. I posted about that this morning. I'm losing my voice, so I'm screaming, but
That's okay.
I love that they're offering so much. Brona Brothers always do that to me, and it motivates and inspires everybody to keep coming out and want to see more and do more.
Yes.
For sure.
Thank you so much. What are you enjoying so much?
I'm enjoying the creativity, the culture, just the hair show culture in general. Bronner Brothers is legendary, as we all know. It's just amazing to be a part of something so grand and, celebrating our community and celebrating the artistry and, all the good brands and products here. It's just an amazing event all around.
Oh, but I'm telling you, y'all booth is popping.
Yes,
All I'm saying, I was like, let's go. It's
bring it like this every time.
On a Monday, people be like, but y'all got it popping.
Yeah, so
And I chose to come on Monday.
Absolutely.
So to see you guys and have a good. Now, Mia, tell me what you are enjoying the most.
For me, it's been the competitions.
Yes.
Honestly, because even on the main stage, it hasn't been so flashy, with just like so many different celebrities and stuff. It's giving people the opportunity to have that exposure.
Yes.
To be able to show up their creativity. We went to a few schools prior to coming to the show to go and educate. We had students that were so excited. They actually came and competed on stage as students.
Wow.
Yes, they're getting
Let's
themselves
go.
exposed to the environment and everything. It has been so crazy and so amazing.
Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all for even taking the time to interview with us on today. We got a thing that's called Takeaway. I know y'all got it. Y'all, welcome back to RedLip Talk Podcast. We on a smooth vibe on today. It's your girl Spice Divas, the marketing diva, and we're so excited about this episode of RedLip Talk Podcast. I have in the building with me on today Dr. Martin Charles of Louisiana State Beauticians and Barbers Association, and I'm excited to have him here in the building with me. But before we get into his segment, let's talk about where this podcast today is brought to you by. This broadcast today is brought to you by Steel Body. We always know it's the panacea of wellness. I took mine today. I just recovered, as you guys may not know, but I'm on my 8th week of recovering from a surgery, and I'm excited about that. I got to work out on today, and I'm excited about that. That's why I'm hype. I'm gonna be hype because I'm on my Steel Bodies as far as my energy, and I got to work out on today. So I'm excited about this show and what it's gonna entail. Something was trying to stop this show today. So that's why I know it's going to be an amazing show. So thanks God it's Monday. Happy Monday. Grateful Monday. God, thank you for waking us up on Monday. Everybody always look at Mondays as a sad day, but I look at Mondays today as a beautiful day, and it's the day that I get to spread out. The day I get to pour into people on Red Lip Talk podcast. So I'm always excited about that, and I don't take it lightly. Guys, y'all remember to book with Spice Diva's Beauty Bar. Book now, book now, book now. Book with all our amazing stylists in the building at Spice Divas Beauty Bar. We're excited to service you. Again, we've been in business 18 years in the building. TD, Claude by TD. Make sure you book with Claude by TD. Somebody said, I have no sound on my live. Okay, hold on, guys. Wait, hold on. I may not have no sound because I don't know why. But if you want to tune in, hold on. I don't know why, y'all. I'm so sorry. I don't know why I don't have no sound on here. But I have sound on here on the actual podcast. So if you want to tune in, go to New Orleans Talk Network and actually see there. But I'm excited about this show on today. Again, don't forget to book with our amazing stylists. I'm still offering seniors to if I'm still doing senior services. So if you please give me a call, all hair care, paint, nails, give them a manicure, things of that nature, I will be happy to provide those services for you to them. And also if there's a facility that you guys know of that actually needs somebody to come in and provide services, it's done at a discounted rate. That's how I give back. So I'm eager. I'm putting it in the atmosphere of somebody booking. I got Tuesdays available, and I think I got Wednesdays available to provide to the seniors. Watch our last episode 78, with Apostle Peggy Ratliff. Oh my God, let's talk about that right quick. I went to the actual event that she had on this Saturday. It was Saturday. It was actually this Saturday from 10 to 12. I was so amazed. It said that my lipstick don't stop my praise, and that exactly what happened. My lipstick did not stop my praise. So that's why I know God has some amazing things that's in store for you as well as me. They talked about, she pressed on the women in the Bible who they could not explain the things that God had for them, or they could not explain to the lay person or the carnal minded person some of the things that God had in store for them, or justify some things of what they done. Me today, as y'all can see, I got a new look because I cut and colored my hair. I took about 5 inches off my hair, or maybe more, 5 inches. But I really wanted a new look, a new me, a free me, for this new year. I'm going to the new year free, and I'm feeling good about it. You know, some people's like, no, don't cut your hair, don't cut your hair, don't cut your hair. But I got so many compliments, and I'm getting so many compliments on this item about what transpired on today. So the news, do you guys know that it's Black History Month? Black History Month has begun. I know they've been having a lot of controversy in the media about our current president, that I heard things about he's supposed to be taking away the Black History Month, some all type of controversy. And I wonder what's y'all thoughts and how do y'all feel about Black History Month. So chime into our comments on the YouTube and things of that nature, and just let me know what are your thoughts about that, about the things that you have been hearing in the media. Not only is this month Black History Month, but this month is Love Month, y'all. This is my month. This the month for lips. This the month for kisses. This the month for loving one another. Not just loving on your spouse or your mate, but love on the people around you, your family, your friends, and things of that nature. People that you appreciate, love on them. As a single woman, this month, is a beautiful month for me because it reminds you that love is grand. Don't get into the cliche or being a single person that there's pee in a dating pool and there's no one there out for you, or there's no one. I am believing in God to do what he need to do in that area in my life. I'm confident in it, and I know he will do the things that he need to do in that area. Out of relationship, you need to start your dating journey again. Or if you're married, date. Don't just this month. And if you don't have a special person, go out with your kids. Love on somebody that love you. Go out with your girls. Do Galentine Day. Do some beautiful things to get your mind off of not having. Thank God for what we do have and not what we don't have. Also, y'all, my girl B. The Grammys were, I think, last night, and my girl Beyonce, she finally got her Grammy Album of the Year, cause it for the company or something like that. But I know she finally got that Grammy, so shouts out to my girl Beyonce for getting that Grammy. All right, B, we're so excited about that, and y'all don't go nowhere, cause when we return on that final segment, we have none other in the building with us today, Dr. Martin Charles, and you don't want to miss him because he's nothing but life. And he brings joy every year to our Louisiana State Beauticians and Barbers Association, as well as the conference, which is coming up in June. Our 78 on Zoom with us in the building. It's your girl, Spice Divas, the marketing diva, and you are tuned into Red Lip Talk Podcast. Mwah! Let's go. RedLip Diva, the marketing diva.
Step Construction is here for you with a brand new offer. We now provide affordable storage sheds. Stop wasting your money on overpriced storage units and portable containers. Step Construction can provide you with a custom shed that will fit your budget and storage needs. So contact Step Construction today at 504.
Great afternoon, guys. This is Sean Johnson with Majestic Photography. Guess what? We are always tuned into Red Lip Talk Podcast. If you're not first, you're last.
RedLip Diva, the marketing diva.
Listen up. Your customers, our listeners, could be hearing about your business right now. Yeah, right now. Don't miss out on the opportunity to advertise with NewOrleansTalkNetwork.com. Call our business department today at 504-475-4793 to hear about our great rates. NewOrleansTalkNetwork.com. We provide the people, you provide the business.
It's your girl, Spice Divas, the marketing diva, the host of Red Lip Talk Podcast. Check me out every Monday at 1 p.m. on New Orleans Talk Network. Where do I begin? We have so many amazing guests, from politicians, gospel artists, barbers, beauticians, entrepreneurs, and so much more. If you want to be a guest on our podcast, definitely tune in so you can see what we're doing every Monday at 1 p.m. on New Orleans Talk Network. Mwah!
Hi, my name is Candy Rose. My company is Enhanced Financial Services, and you are tuned into Red Lip Talk Podcast. Wow.
RedLip Diva, the marketing diva. The marketing diva. RedLip Diva, the marketing diva. Y'all, welcome back to Red Lip Talk Podcast. There you go. Y'all heard that song, Spice Divas, the marketing diva. And I'm deeming it the #1 show, the #1 podcast in NOLA. So in order to do that, you guys have to help me do that. You have to comment, share. You have to go to YouTube and actually like and do the notification. Get my views up. Share, share, share. So that way we can become the #1 podcast in New Orleans. Your girl Spice Diva is the marketing diva. But who I have on the Zoom with me on today, it's all about Dr. Martin Charles. I said, Dr. Martin Charles, I'm so excited to have you on the podcast with us on today. Welcome, welcome, welcome all the way from Houma, Louisiana. How are you feeling on today?
I'm feeling great.
Okay. We're gonna have an amazing time because you always have amazing time. Every conference. But before we get into all that, I wanna read and let them know exactly who we have in the building. Because oftentimes every time I read people bios, I learn more and more about them. That's why I like the bios because then we're gonna get into our interview. The owner of Martin's Anointed Hands Boutique Beauty Salon, educator at LaSalle Tech Cosmetology, most of all, member of Open Door Outreach Ministry, where he is being ordained as pastor under the leadership of overseer and pastor Thelma Janelle Johnson. He is the third vice president of the Louisiana State Beauticians and Barbers Association, and assistant member of the Gill Night. The Gill Night is awesome. That's where people come out, show hair, fashion, and it's an exciting time. Will be receiving he will be receiving his doctoral in July from the National Beauty Cultures League. And he said, I can help someone along the way. My living won't be in vain. That is awesome. I absolutely welcome to RedLip Talk Podcast. And I'm so excited about you being ordained on this Sunday.
Yes, awesome.
Yes, how you feel? So you're being ordained to be the pastor of the church?
Well, I'm gonna be like an assistant under a pastor because our pastor is the overseer and the head of the church. So
Okay.
I'll be doing some sermons as well under my pastor leadership.
Oh, wow. I'm excited about that for you, Dr. Charles. And I wanted to know, like, as far as, because we know each other from the beauty industry and we know each dear to your heart. And I wanted to know, how did you get into the beauty industry? Because some people, it's a question you always ask people, what is your why? So
But I always did wanted a professional career, not knowing that it would be in the hair industry because I thought it was very competitive. But at that moment, me and my cousin, which was a hairstylist for years, I started playing, directing a choir in the church that I grew up in, and she told me, she said, well, Martin, you're looking for a job. Why don't you decide to just go to beauty school? I said, well, let me see if that's going to work out. So I went to beauty school and everything felt in my hand. I started loving the creativity. I loved the excitement. I loved it. I always loved the fashion. I'll go find something to put together.
yeah, because you be clean. You be clean. You be clean all the time.
So she suggested that she was a great inspiration in my life. She helped motivated me and geared me toward this profession. And it's more than just doing hair or just being behind a chair. It is a professional image that you can portray and you can motivate others and you can empower others to do better.
That's what I love. That's what I love about the industry. That is not just being behind the chair. And you say that absolutely correctly because that for us. It's almost like, okay, this is our time to get away from the salon. Go to the have fun with our friends, connect with people, learn new trends, and things like that. And we always have a good time fellowshipping. It's almost like
When she introduced me to her name was Josie Charles, and she was married to my cousin. So when she introduced me to the state members, and most of them was elderly, like I don't take my elderly people for granted because they have paved the way for us. And when I got into the industry, I saw the professionalism and all that. I said, oh, this is encourage you along the way as well. So that was an empowerment for me to go to the state, and they had a lady that was 99 or 90 years old, still were interested in doing hair. And she told me, Miss Nettie Carter, she said, I still do hair, but I do 5 people, and it was old like herself.
Wow.
And they were all roller sets.
Wow. Yeah, I think I did meet Miss Nettie. I think I did meet her. And 90 years old to still be doing hair. Was it Miss Nettie? I think it was her. I'm not sure. But I know it was 2 women. Remember when we was in Baton Rouge? We had the conference, I think, in Baton Rouge. If it was Baton Rouge, Alexandria. That's where it was. It was 2 women when we was at that hotel, and they were older, and they said they still do hair. They actually was on my podcast saying how they still do hair. So I want to know this: how long you been with LSBBA?
I've been with LSBBA got into the business.
Wow.
And I grew up in the LSBBA.
So you really, really have done your due diligence. You really have, and you really have served a lot. 30 years, Dr. Charles, to be there. That is amazing. I'm so proud of you. I didn't even know that. And you know, for y'all that don't know, I'm the trade show chairperson of Louisiana State Beautician Bar, and I did not even know 30 years. Wow. That is awesome. And that's why you serve it as the vice president, the 3rd vice president of sitting on the board of Louisiana State Beauticians and Bar Beauty and Barbers. Beauticians and barbers, I wanted to ask, they sometimes don't know how it's not just coming to the conference. Once you be a part of it and you get your education and your 16 hours and things, you can graduate from the state, and you can also become what?
You become a doctor. You can go to the national, become a doctor.
Yeah.
You just say doing hair. But I don't just do hair. I put me into hair.
Yeah.
I be creative, and I talk the professional talk. And you got to be more professional in the industry. Just saying that I'm doing hair, but I'm not just doing hair. I'm sharing my professional experience with others to let them know how to be more professional and to learn these newer things, to get the young and mix the young with the old and make a big old pot of gumbo.
That's right.
And share what we know.
I like that. But you know, young don't like to embrace the old, and sometimes the old don't like to embrace the young. So we gotta find a balance to that. I know, like the younger people, they feel like some people respect what the elderly have. I even see that just not in the hair industry. I see it in every facet of life. And the elderly,
they've been young before too. They didn't just get here and they was old. They had a young life before they got to the age that they were.
Yeah.
So they had some things that they can teach. It might not have been the same manner, but in the same time zone, but pretty much the same. They went positive, have a positive attitude. Keep your attitude positive, be willing to accept things. Of course, we may not want to learn the new style, or maybe the newer people that come in, they might not want to learn all the older stuff.
See, that's what I'm saying. I've been trying to be versatile with everything because I got to learn. I got to do something different. And you got to stay different. If you don't change, you're going to stay the same way, and you're going to stay dormant. I wanted to say, we only got a few minutes left, but I wanted to talk about one other thing about how you're blessing people being an instructor. Don't you teach at a school? You pour into the youth.
Oh, I love it. I love motivating and giving back. First of all, I like sharing my experience, because when I go in the classroom, the mirror that reflects on my students is the mirror that I see in myself. So I let them know that I had a struggle too. I started off with nothing. I had no money. I had nothing. I wasn't driving. I had to motivate myself. I had to stay determined. I find in today's society, we get everything at our fingertips. Everything you get at your fingertips, that don't mean you know how to utilize it. At this time, I didn't have all these different things at my fingertips. I had to utilize with what I know and what I had. So I moved by grace. And God gave me the grace to make it and push through. So I try to share that with my students, even if they're having a lower day. I might come in the classroom flipping. I might come in the classroom singing a song, just making up a song and just giving it to them. They like that. They motivated by that.
Yeah, I love
So
that
I
song.
try to keep.
I love that song you say. Not to cut you off because we got a few minutes, but I love that song you sang when you sang. You be bucking everybody up at LSBB.
Oh, yeah, LSBBA.
Yeah.
LSBBA. Let's go.
I love it. I love it when you buck everybody up. Look, they be dormant. You be like, let's go, LSBBA. LS coming into the room, even from you modeling, even every time I see you, you have a smile on your face. I know our Zoom about to end, but I want to go into our takeaway if we can. What would be your takeaway to tell someone who's listening to you, who want to become the vice president of LSBBA, who want to go and teach other people and pour out into other people, who want to get their ordination as far as a pastor, who want to be in this business for 30? What would you tell somebody that's in the camera on today on what it took for you to get where you are on today?
Being humble, having tolerance, and being patient. These three aspects will get you where you need to be. Humbleness will open up the door. Humbleness don't mean weakness. Humbleness means some things we got to learn how to move in silence. Everything that need to be said don't have to be said. Everything that need to be spoken don't have to be spoken. Everything that you achieve don't even have to be told. But you are the one. You are the one that have positive confidence in yourself. Motivate yourself. Push yourself, and then wait your turn. Your turn is going to come. You just got to learn how to wait on it. It may not come today or tomorrow, but it will come. And most of all, don't worry about the people and the naysayers.
Don't worry about. I thank you for that takeaway because guess what? That resonated with me. Don't worry about what's around you. Don't worry about what people say. You keep going in humbleness. Humbleness.
Humbleness will open up doors.
It opened up doors. They said the meek will inherit the earth.
Yeah.
The meek will inherit the earth. It's okay to be confident, but sometimes you got to be humble. I really enjoyed you on today. Thank you for taking the time. And I can't wait till you're able to come in here. You know what I mean? To the podcast and actually see the production. But I thank you for taking the time and being a part. But I know for the 78th convention, I'm gonna try to make sure that we're there, RedLip Talk Podcast, and that way we'll be able to do you. Tuning into RedLip Talk Podcast, we have Dr. Martin Charles of Louisiana State Beauticians and Barbers Association, and y'all gotta come. It's here in New Orleans this year in June, and so save the date. It's in June, our 78th convention of LSBBA. Thank you, Dr. Charles, for taking the time.
You're welcome.
All righty. Show and what it entail on today, guys. My takeaway on today, I want to say this. No matter how things start in your life, because I had a rough start on today. I had a rough time getting in there. As far as working out, they said I wasn't in a system. I had to start back again, and all this stuff like that. But y'all, I want to tell you on today, the blessing is in the pressing. Today we started the podcast late. We had a little hiccup and stuff like. You continue to press no matter what things look like, no matter what things seem to be. You keep a certain way in this hour or this minute. I want y'all to keep pressing. Again, it's your girl Spice Divas, the marketing diva, and you tuned into RedLip on New Orleans Talk Network. Don't forget our 24-hour podcast, music, and more. You can listen to RedLip Talk Podcast on weekdays at 1 p.m. or 1:30 p.m. Follow us on YouTube, New Orleans Talk Network, to help our page grow. We need y'all to subscribe. We need y'all to click the notification bell. And do me a favor when you do that. I want y'all to hashtag RedLip Talk Podcast. That's a new thing I want you to do. Hashtag RedLip Talk Podcast in comments if you see it on live, if you see it on Facebook, if you see it on social media. Make it active. Activate it on Instagram. Our clips that we do, make the production know that you appreciate all the things that they do. It's your girl Spice Diva, the marketing diva, and you've tuned into our 79th episode of RedLip Talk Podcast. tax divas, the marketing diva.
Bethesda House of Prayer. Bethesda is a church for non-traditional worshipers, a church designed for those who love God's Word. Would you like to attend a church where believers and not? Our services begin 9 a.m. on Sunday. Located at 7601 West Bank Expressway, Suite B, Marrero, Louisiana. For more information, contact us at 504-348-0130.
It's your girl Mai from Go Fitness,
the marketing diva.
Here at Jones Insurance, your full-service agency, let us take care of all your insurance needs. We provide homeowners insurance, flood, rental, insurance, 7603 West Bank Expressway, Marrero, Louisiana, 772. Contact Lois at 504-348-1492.
Hi, my name is Tamika Fall, the Master Stylist of First Lady Salon and Spa. I am always tuned into Red Lip Talk